Sanibonani emakhaya, igama lami nginguNontokozo Gwala, intombi yakamhlaba yalingana phela. Let us hear what Joshua Maponga had to say about Malema.
Beautiful presentation. I saw the song also that he sang, kill the boer, kill the farmer, kind of thing. And you cannot honestly be sacrificing Malema for that song. He never wrote the song. The song has been used for a couple of decades before Malema even came into power. A protest against the colonial system and regime, a campaign for land, and honestly speaking, it's not worth us arguing about.
But Lale, you can see that there are contracting views about this matter, and even the Twitter users are divided. Some are commending Julius Malema for chanting the song. Some are blaming him. Even the public leaders such as Vostembegwayo and Joshua Maponga, they all have a view whether this chant is still relevant in South Africa after 1994, where we believe we have democracy. Let's continue to listen.
And then DA, Democratic Alliance, start waking up and smell the coffee. It's no longer the olden days. We are now in the new days, and it's not going to be politics as usual. And I loved what I saw there. Beautiful chants, but his speech, beautiful speech that he gave out there. I felt he was no longer talking to South Africans, he was talking to the whole African continent, that we must stand up, we must be counted, and we must become part of our own narrative.
Comrades, we don't have to fight over expanding territories into Mozambique, into Central African Republic, into...
That was on South Africa for the last week. I thought that was quite a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Now we can safely say that many people want to see one Africa, an integrated economy, and an integrated society. I mean, I understand why Maponga is happy when he hear Julius Malema calling for one Africa, one united Africa, saying stand up and be counted. It really makes sense if you think about it.
New ball game coming on board. That's why maybe I don't support Chamisa. That's why I don't support the opposition in Zimbabwe. One, it is not legitimate. It is not truthful. If Chamisa was serious, he should go and sit down with Malema and then learn the politics of how to run an opposition party and learn the issues that must be involved. Don't just waffle and say lots of blowing some hot wind into the air. The essence of the revolution is economic power. And if he goes to Malema, why is it that Malema, being an opposition party in South Africa, his policies are more aligned with the revolution that is happening in Zimbabwe in terms of economic advancement than Chamisa is? CCC in Zimbabwe is more colonial than EFF in South Africa. How do I sit here and I listen to Chamisa? Oh, let me put yellow in the center. How do I sit here and I listen to a coward who wants to restore European and British legacy in Zimbabwe instead of working with EFF that are talking about economic revolution in our own generation? So if Chamisa was smart enough, spend 5, 6, 7 nights in South Africa, stay with Malema and learn how to write a manifesto that is a revolutionary. We're tired of this little waffling and making false promises and talking. And by the way, Chamisa, you must also learn how to respect adults that are coming up into the space.